that's what I like to see. A friendly face in the midst of the desert, looming like an oasis to me.
I don't think I've ever been called an oasis before.
Probably never looked like one before.
Must be the dress.
I think it's the face. What you drinking?
Lighter fluid?
Oh, yeah, sounds great. I'll have one, too. Bartender, I'd like one of whatever she's got going there. Hey. Listen, how would you feel about two old friends getting together for a dance?
I would love to dance with you.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. Why don't we just leave your drink here to ferment a little bit, and let's get out there and show those kids how it's done, all right, honey?
Okay.
Let's go.
How's this table? Is this okay for you?
I suppose we could ask some people to move, couldn't we?
I can do that if you want.
It's perfect. Oh, let's get out there.
All right. Well, Dr. Jeff and little sister.
Lucas Spencer. I know that face anywhere.
Why don't we ask them to join us?
All right. Hey, Jeff, do you guys want to join us? When you finish your dance, of course.
Yeah, why not? Come on.
Good.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'll get the drinks.
I'm getting old.
The best idea I've heard all day. We got our own little party going.
Yeah, look, it's a terrific idea.
That was Jennifer's idea. Good one, too.
Oh, Jennifer, I heard about your father being appointed to the board at the hospital.
Yes, he is. He considers it quite an honor. He was so proud when he told me.
That's amazing with as many things as your father's got going that he'd be so impressed with something that small.
There are so many new businesses. I don't even know how many there are. I think that's why he asked the Baldwin Law Firm to represent him.
Yeah, well, speaking from experience, I know that that's the trouble with money. When you have so much, you have to surround yourself with people who take care of it for you.
I understand that you're Laura's uncle, too?
Yeah, she's my favorite niece. Of course, she's my only niece, but what are you going to do on short notice?
I was sorry to hear about what happened in the park that night.
Yeah, we all were.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
It must be a dreadful thing for a girl to try to get over.
Well, it's tough, but it's not impossible. She'll be okay. She's got Scotty to help her through it, and he's one of the most understanding people in the world. Sorry, not real sorry.
Hey, remember me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer.
You've been so preoccupied all evening.
I know. I'm thinking about opening the new club in Las Vegas. It's a big responsibility, you know. I have a lot of details to take care of. Oh, Jennifer, I want it to be a success. I don't want to let your father down.
There's no way that could happen. My father has absolute faith in you.
Well, that's nice to know. Thanks.
I think you inspire faith in people. I have faith in you, too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the question is faith in my doing what?
Anything you want to.
Well, that's the kind of faith I like. That's what moves hillsides, or whatever that old saying is. Thank you.
I'm so glad that I came back to Port Charles and met you.
Are you? Hey!
An appetite out there.
Yeah, we've decided that we're both extremely hungry and that we should do something about it. What do you say the four of us got to din-din?
Hey, what's the matter, you? You don't like the food here.
No, I don't feel like pizza.
Are you hungry?
A little. I've got an idea. My dad had a disco jukebox put in our game room. How about going back to my place and then we could dance and eat at the same time?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I go for that. How about you, Bobby?
Yeah, sure. Looks like you've been outvoted.
Well, as long as your dad doesn't mind.
Oh, he probably won't even know we're there.
In that case, let's hit it. I'm all for it. Off the last one there's a rotten dancer.
Let's go.
All right.
I don't believe it. Look at this house.
It is nice, isn't it?
Nice. Are you kidding? It's a palace. You know, I've seen this place from the street so many times. Never thought I'd see it from the inside.
You haven't seen the house either, have you, Bobby?
No, I haven't. How about giving us the grand tour?
Well, Luke, if you want to fix everyone a drink, I'll show Jeff and Bobby the house.
Great. I'd love to see it.
Great idea. I'll take the orders and get to work.
Let's go.
White wine, please.
White wine?
Scotch for me.
Scotch? And Jennifer?
I'll have whatever you're having.
Oh, watch yourself. That's what Mrs. Socrates said. Look what I got her.
I'll take my chances.
Bad joke, sorry.
Come on, kids, let's start upstairs.
Right behind you. See you later.
Well, what's all this?
Spilled. I just came back from the disco with Jennifer.
You're certainly a surprise to us.
Well, we're here.
Where's Jennifer?
She's showing Bobby and Jeff Weber the rest of the house, so I offered to play bartender.
Ah, I see.
As long as I'm officiating, may I make you something?
I'll take a scotch and soda.
Oh, you can pour me a cognac, if you will.
Certainly, sir.
Ah, little night music. Something to relax by. Do you like classical music, Luke?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm very into Rhapsody in Blue.
That's a start.
Well, you gentlemen been to dinner this evening?
Business, Luke, business.
We just finished a meeting where we went over the details for the opening in Las Vegas.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Hello, Dad.
Oh, good evening, Doug.
You know Luke's sister, Bobby.
Why, of course. It's a pleasure to see you again, Miss Spencer.
Thank you. Same here.
And this is Dr. Jeff Weber of General Hospital.
And all points east. Mr. Smith, good to see you again. Same here.
Well, shall we all go down to the game room and dance? Do you still feel like it?
That's a great idea. Just pick up on these and we're ready to go. Great, let's go.
All right.
Here you go.
Have a good time.
Indeed. Wine?
We'll share.
Oh, okay.
Good to see you again, sir.
Same here.
See you later, Daddy.
I think we'll be seeing more of each other in the future.
Good night, sir.
Bye-bye.
Well,
What?
do you think he suspects anything?
No, of course not.
I didn't like walking in here and finding him here that way.
We're just serving drinks. Well, let's make sure anyway. That's funny.
What's wrong?
I must have forgotten to lock the drawer. That was careless of me.
You sure that's...
That because you're acting like a crazy person.
No, Wait a minute.
What? Luke, what are you doing?
Oh. It just occurred to me they might have bugged the office. I must be flipping out.
You're getting paranoid. Hi.
Ruby.
I drove in right after you. I guess you didn't see me.
Ruby, what's wrong? What's the matter?
Luke, I'm scared.
Why? What happened?
This guy stops me in the street right in front of the apartment. He shows me some ID. I don't know who he is. He says, are you Ruby Anderson, and do you know a Luke Spencer? So, of course, I had to tell him I did. He asked me a lot of dumb questions, and then he split. What's going on? What's happening?
You can take it easy, Ruby. It's just a routine investigation.
Routine? Investigation of what?
Well, it's about my opening the club in Vegas. They warned me about this. The government tries very hard to keep Vegas clean, so if somebody's going to open a new club, they investigate the manager and the owners before they allow it to be opened.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you can cool it. It's nothing. The business is going to be very legitimate.
Why didn't you tell her about the stupid thing that you're planning to
Will
do?
you
Luke?
shut up? Oh, I'm so sorry I told you.
That makes two of us.
Well, anyway, I found what I was looking for in the desk drawer of Smith's office.
What's that?
It's a tape. I'm going back to get it tonight.
Why don't you just stay here and shoot yourself, Luke? If you're so determined to commit suicide, it's a lot quicker.
Look, baby, just calm down, will you? I know what I'm doing.
You do?
Yeah. Look, can the two of you get home, okay, by yourselves?
future.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night, Ruby.
You take care.
Don't worry.
What he's about to do is very dangerous, isn't it?
It's risky. Don't worry about it, Ruby. Luke can take care of himself, I guess.
You guess.
Laura Baldwin is going to be the death of him one day.
Don't think that, don't say that. I gotta go home. Not that I'm gonna get a wink of sleep after what I just heard.